Well, fáte. Cimar na háise bhanach. Tá sé fuair go leor. Are you cold enough?
Oh.
As Mrs. Show, be Mrs. Benentaya Nalk. My name is Joyce MacDonald. I'm going to be your host this evening. And we've got some wonderful music lined up for you here. And I think I'm going to maybe talk a little bit about what's coming up at the Gaelic College in a few weeks' time. We've got a Gaelic immersion weekend coming on here, and people will be gathering here from all over. And it's open to people with any level of Gaelic learning. You can have none at all and come for the first time and try it out here. You could be at a higher level and come check that out. If you go to gaeliccollege.edu, you can find all the details about that. And I think I am going to start with maybe a little story. I'll try a little story that I heard about a fellow, I won't name him, but so this one fellow one time, he went to a dance and he took a bottle with him, you know. I guess so, you know, he drank everything that he had with him. He was having a really great time. I guess ik did So at the end of the night he had to walk home, and he took a shortcut, and the shortest way was through the graveyard. I guess so somebody in the community was after dying recently, and there was an open grave, not filled in yet, in the graveyard. I guess so this poor fellow, he was so loaded that he fell into the open grave as he was walking through the graveyard. I guess and so he was so loaded that he just basically passed out and he went to sleep in the open grave. Agus an sa bhachtain góisce ag bíalhá agus bha sé bhá ceabhach a bhain. So the next morning he woke up just at the break of day, and it was a foggy, misty morning. Agus schainte man gort agus chanachkel ach lech ganuach. So he stood up and he looked around, and all he could see around him were these in the mist, these headstones, graves. Agus hursta mashawa avrein shahasha famous me he teri. He said, if this is the day of judgment, I must be the first one up. So I'm going to turn it over now. We've got Aaron Lewis and Kimberley Fraser and Hilda Chiasson with us, and they're going to give us some great music here.
very much. So, we started off with the group of jigs. I'm sure you all knew that. The last one is a lovely tune, The Battle of the Somme. And being it was just Remembrance Day weekend, and hearing all the lovely pipe bands play in the services, and it's a tune that always pops up, a lovely 9/8 march that of course we turned into a jig, and it's one of my favorite tunes, so I thought I would throw that in there. Hope everybody's doing well. It's great to be here this evening, of course, and yeah, we're gonna play some more tunes. Great to be here with Hilda and Aaron. So we'll maybe go into maybe another pipe march. Road to the Isles, lovely tune, and into some Strasbourgs and reels after that. Yee-hoo! Yeah. Be as loud as you want. Actually, if you give me a need to rouse me, can you talk to the people person?
Nope.
I need some rosin on my bow, and I dropped this a few weeks ago. I haven't been to the store yet to buy some new rosin. Rosin to me is like socks. I can't keep a hold of anything. I lose my socks, I lose my rosin, I lose my sunglasses. And I've got this little tiny piece left. So, yes, I'm going to do my best to put some juice on this thing. Shh. I put a bit on before I started to play, but obviously it wasn't enough. So.
Dead air.
I only know one joke that I learned from Sandy McIntyre. I'll save it for later.
Save it for later. We'll let you stew on it.
about a song, heirlooms?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I'll hand this over to you.
I'm going to do a song from a very well-known Cape Breton singer-songwriter we all know, Mr. Alistair McGilvery. And Alistair wrote this song all about Cape Bretoners leaving the island and moving to the big city, thinking that things are going to be so much better when they get there. But when they finally get there, they quickly realize that the streets aren't quite paved with gold. And it's a beautiful tune called You'll Be Home Again.
G, or an E-G, sorry. One, two, three, four. What a smoke-filled city streets compared with decks on trawlers. Life at home just can't be. But who can make a dollar? Someday you might save enough to buy that hard-earned freedom, to leave those city streets behind. But for now, leave them. Close your eyes. Dream a dream and maybe till you wake tomorrow morn, you'll be home again. So the streets weren't paved with gold. Guess that's just a rumor. All your newfound friends don't have Gaelic sense of humor. If you had the chance again, would you rearrange things? If you had the chance again, would you really change things? Close your eyes. Dream a dream and maybe till you wake tomorrow morn, you'll be home again. All but life is easy once. Young folk have few worries, playing ball till after dark, picking sides and berries. Now old friends are all behind, gone with darts and checkers. So you spend your evenings playing Winston Scotty records. Close your
little bit more vocal. Is that okay? I'm gonna do a Scottish song written by an Irish guy. We do a lot of shows. Kimberley and I do a lot of shows for the cruise ships. Past 19 years, actually. We've had a show called The Spirit of the Fiddle, and I had a lady come up to me one time, and she couldn't remember the name of the song. Oh, by the name of the song is actually called "Will You Go, Lassie Go," and she couldn't remember that name. So she said, "Could you play that song, the one about the dog?" And Lassie. It kind of caught me funny because this guy is singing this gorgeous song about his lassie, you know, the love of his life, his woman. And there's this woman basically calling his woman a dog. It kind of strikes me funny. Anyways, here we go. Oh, the summertime is come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon cool crystal fountain, and on it I will hide all the flowers from the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, Woof.
It's funny. I never mentioned this when you sing that song. I've been hearing you sing it for quite a long time, but it was actually when I first met you. My gosh, it must be close to 20 years ago. But you had sung that song, and the version had really struck me when you had sung it. So it was really lovely, and it's always great to hear it. So there you go.
Oh.
It would be a nice romantic drive home.
I'm going to sing it to her tonight.
nice waltz. I love a lot of the waltzes written by Jerry Holland, and I think I'll do my Cape Breton home. Actually, I was thinking of a different one earlier, but I'm just going to switch that out. It's such a lovely tune, and I think wasn't that the first tune that he had written? One of the first tunes he'd written. I feel like he might have said that. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. But anyway, it's a lovely tune, and hope you enjoy it.
thanks to everybody who's come here tonight. Quality over quantity is what they say, right? And thanks to everybody who is...
Did you just want to sprinkle play more?
Oh, no, you're going to play more.
Okay,
This is not the end, yeah. And thanks to the people who are watching online from all over. Yeah, I'm going to tell you another little story, I think, and you'll think it sounds familiar at first, but we'll see how it goes. So, Homineach Gate Fate, Va Irendeuda, Eich Agus. So I heard this story about a fellow who one time was out on a bit of a spree, you know, and he was walking home and he took a shortcut through the graveyard. Es va uai oscultje a shin, agus nach the hoches and uai oscultjes. Leis slew veid chain na chatal and a shin. So he was, you know, walking through the graveyard and he wasn't there, an open grave there. He fell into the grave and he fell asleep there. I guess Ansavathi Gudarava Fas Gama Fuar some Tawaf, and of course under the earth, you know, below the surface of the earth it was quite cold. I guess Moch Savatin as Fagri and Jidach Chian Anuas, I guess how she gets to be Gavin Hami forward. And so it was early in the morning and the sun was just coming up and he started complaining, still laying in the grave. I'm cold. Agus fa could you nilla chi and from cloak, agus hola shin, agus hushta ha footaste, faking carsona ha fuer. How and Joey, not Tulavan, facht, vrepigiad. And so there was this other fellow coming through the graveyard at that time, and he heard this sound from the open grave, somebody saying, I'm cold. And he said, well, it's easy to see why you're cold. You're after kicking all of the dirt off yourself. I heard a third story with a different punchline about somebody that passed out in an open grave, but I can't remember that one. I don't know.
We did these for
It used to be
Halloween.
a real hazard. But yeah, I will try a little song. I've been working on learning a little song. And there's a whole kind of subcategory of Gaelic songs that are what I call love songs for cows. It's true. So in the old days when everybody pretty well had a cow if they possibly could, and milked the cow, and milking traditionally in the Gaelic world is women's work, and so the ladies would milk the cow and they would sing to the cows while they milked them. And it would help to keep the cow calm while they were milking. And apparently that's true, and the big dairy operations play music in their barns during the milking for the same reason. So there's all these songs that are songs for keeping cows calm, and they're all basically about how great the cow is. And so I'm going to try a little bit of one, and the lyrics to this song are basically, darling cow, beloved cow, darling cow, we'll go tomorrow to the high pasture, Finley's daughter. And while all the other cows stay away, you'll come to me. You'll stay with me, you'll remain with me. That's basically it. So, it goes. Get the Gatagarichas crochaich mai hiko gamunsi. Gatagarichas crochaich mai hiko gamunsi. Gatagarichas crochaich mai hiko gamunsi. Fanny tu fodihi tu fanny tu rumsa. And I should say, Wednesday night Ceilidh's coming up. We've got next week, Buddy MacDonald is going to be here, and Kyle MacDonald is going to be here on the fiddle, and Colin MacDonald is going to be here on the piano and Gaelic songs and who knows what. Yeah, so I'm going to turn it back over to these lovely folks.
Good job. Make all those udder cows jealous.
First the song about horses, and then about cows. Or dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs and cats.
Oh, yeah.
Cows.
The udder cows. Yes.
45 years old.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a Stan Rogers tune for you. Anybody celebrating an anniversary?
I'll do
This year? This is going out to anybody out there in social media land. If you're celebrating an anniversary, just get close to your significant other. A little dance around the kitchen.
Well, the earth shows the bones of wind, broken stone in the sea, and the sky one. Caught at a time, blood sings with wine, and I'm running naked in the sun. There's God in the trees, and I'm weak in the knees. The sky is a pale blue. I look around, honey, all I see is you. Summer city lights will soften the night. Do you think that the air's clear? Sitting here with friends for 45 cents, buy another glass of beer. It's got something to say, but I'm so far away, don't know who I'm talking to. Just walk in the door, honey, all I see is you. I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life, honey. What the hell's it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow. I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. On the stage every night, I've been reaching out to find a friend. Knows all the words, sings so she's heard, knows how the stories end. Her smile lights her eyes, honey, all I see is you. Twice a wife and you're through with life, honey. What the hell's it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow. your smiling face 45 years from now. I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life, honey. What the hell's it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow. I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Wanna see your smiling face 45 years.
Time for slow air, Kimberley.
Yes.
Time for a slow air. Oh, goodness.
How about Faded Love?
I was thinking of that one too.
You gals will in for a second week.
Wow, you're reading my mind. The two of you.
Let's go to Stern Wife. Maybe that was the cat.
Well, maybe we'll do Neil Gauss, and then Faded Love. How about that? Okay. They're all in the same key.
He's probably listening to
Are you listening there, Howie?
Howie was on before. Yep, there he is. He says great stuff.
That was our
There you go. That was our tribute to Howie MacDonald.
it. We love you.
We all love Howie.
We do.
I'm going to do a song written by Mr. Duncan Wells, actually. Remember this one, Kimberley? Key
Sure.
Okay. I haven't done this one in a long time, so I'm going to try it out. Duncan wrote this song about a place in near Lewisburg there, Hopkins Wharf in Havenside, actually. And it's a bit of a love song, and like all love songs from around here, it has a tragic ending. But we try to hide that with the upbeat music, But it's a beautiful song called From Hopkins Wharf to Havenside. Key of E. What's her?
I can't wait at first.
No. Fishing perch off Hopkins Wharf one day in late July, when he spied a beauty from the shores of Havenside. They fell in love that day and swore that they would never part. They made us all a promise, crossed it on their hearts. That's the way that love goes. It's here until we're gone. Over an ocean, over a pond, left to drift off like an old memory. From Hopkins Wharf to Havenside, far across the sea. Got a job baiting trawl for $2 a tub. With barbs and hooks she had his heart, this girl that he loved. So when church bells finally rang upon the shores of Havenside, I heard Neptune's choir sing the day she became his bride. That's the way that love goes. It's here until we're gone. Over an ocean, over a pond, left to drift off like an old memory. From Hopkins Wharf and Havenside, far across the sea. He signed aboard a dragger and left the family far behind. But still her love was in his heart, and swore there'd come a time he came home to watch the children grow wise and tall and proud. If it wasn't for that sudden storm that sent his dragger down. That's the way that love goes. It's here till we're gone. Over an ocean, over a pond, left to drift off like an old memory. From Hopkins Wharf and Havenside, far across the sea. That's the way that love goes. It's here until we're gone. Over an ocean, over a pond, left to drift off like an old memory. Hopkins Wharf and Havenside, far across the sea. Far across the sea.
the sea.
So much.
I always have to get that tune in for Ryan.
Yes.
I don't know where that tune came from. Far From Home was the last tune. Apparently it's Ryan's favourite tune. Howie MacDonald recorded that a while back. Does anybody know where it's from?
I think it might be an Irish tune.
Is it an Irish tune?
I
Probably.
feel like it is.
We stole a lot of those. Anyway, it's a great tune. Erin, do you want to do one more song? Sure. Bunch of tunes on the end of that.
What's up?
Bunch of tunes on the end of that. Or two.
Yes. Let's do two. Okay. Key of F. I have to say, I love playing tunes with Hilda. We have so much fun.
I think I wrote my comment. You guys are amazing.
Howie says he has a story about Far From Home. He says, I have the story.
Okay.
That's what he said. I don't
Is he
know.
going to type it in?
I don't know if he is or not.
Hopefully he's not on a flip phone. We'll be here till next week.
You have to tune in next time when we play some.
Stay tuned for next week when you'll get the story from Howie. Okay, sure.
He learned it in Australia on the Guinness tour.
On the Guinness tour.
On the Guinness tour, that's what
On
he
the Guinness
said.
tour. So how did he remember it, is my question.
It's not even the weekend. How come we missed the boat?
Jeez.
Here's a little tune. This is actually a pretty old tune, actually.
Somebody asked me what this tune was about.
Okay, I'll tell you what this tune is all
I
about.
didn't know what it was.
All right. I'm going to do The Fields of Athenry for you. And this is a story about a young fella that stole a loaf of bread. And he got sent to a penal colony in Botany Bay, Australia. And basically the song is all about him and his love. Basically, she's waving him off and never to be seen again. So it's a pretty sad song. But that was Howie going off to Australia on the Guinness tour. He stole a loaf of bread and needed a good Guinness to wash it down with. Hopped a ride on the boat to the penal colony in Botany Bay, Australia, and that's where he learned this tune. There we go. That's a new story for this song. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl call. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they put me down. You must raise our child with dignity. Oh, I the fields of Athenry, where once watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, sure she'll live and hope and pray for her love in Barney Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Oh, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely around the fields of Athenry. So lonely around the fields of Athenry.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, everybody. So we're going to do one little last blast the tunes. Thanks for having us. Thanks for coming out to hear us. Thanks to everybody in Facebook land for tuning in. Thanks to Joyce for being a lovely hostess and lovely songs and stories. And to Ryan and Kyle for doing sound. Of course, everybody here at the Gaelic College, and Barbie on the tea and the oat cakes down there. So, yeah, did I miss anybody? No. So yeah, we'll finish off with a quick blast.
Oh, thanks for Howie for the story.
Oh, and thanks Howie for the story and the tune. There you go. Yep. Why don't you finish off with your normal finishing off tune?
Okay, you're a boss. You're a boss. Let's see.
So we did a tribute to Howie.
We did a tribute to Howie. Now we're going to do a tribute to Buddy MacDonald.
Isn't he on a polar bear tour right now or something? Did
What's
I
that?
see
He's
on
what?
Facebook?
But
Manitoba, is it?
Is it Manitoba?
I think so.
Doing the Guinness tour.
Doing the Guinness tour.
with the polar bear.
With the polar bears.
With the polar bears.
I can see him in those shorts. In the water with the polar bear.
So we're, since I think you said Buddy MacDonald's here next week? Yeah, so we'll do this song for Buddy.
There's a piper in the corner, there's a dancer on the floor, friends around the table, one who calls for more. There's Gaelic in the fiddle like the Gaelic in the glen, and the songs have gone new meaning, boys, it's getting dark again. It's getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. This morning, or was it yesterday, when friends and fiddles gather, when friends and fiddles play? There were lots of those are good times, and do you remember when? But that was jigs and reels ago. It's getting dark again. It's getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. Sliding by the beat of now our dumb like a fellowship of music and a fantasy of fun. We'd like to say we're sorry, shed a tear for you, but then we haven't got the time right now. It's getting dark again. It's getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. Piper in the corner, there's a dancer on the floor, friends around the table, one who calls for more. There's Gaelic in the fiddle like the Gaelic in the glen, and the songs have gone new meaning, boys, it's getting dark again. Getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. Getting dark again, getting dark again. Second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. And the songs have gone new meaning, boys, it's getting dark again.